What you gonna do with Costco?
Put my membership to use. Come get some meat.
Wow.
You got it's good. It needs some seasoning. My stomach ain't empty no more. How many have I had so far?
Probably about 4.
Yeah, that could be a pretty good one right there. We finna go in the fresh produce aisle. What we looking for today? Fruits and vegetables.
Let's go get some samples. Man, I want like. Oh, you get this many pound cakes? You get all these? Do we need all of them? I don't need nothing. I was about to go away. I just kept saying something about purple, so I left. What's purple? I'm trying to shop at Costco. Niggas like, I just watching TV. It's all clear. What's that supposed to be?
How you see why we whining?
Not
I be
really.
like, oh. You didn't get it yet. You want to taste it? Good. It wasn't good anyway.
That was just a ploy to get you too. I'm gonna take him home and feed him. He's doing all the samples and stuff.
It tastes like did you find the almonds? So what we making? We're making a acai bowl.
At some point, walnuts go good in it anyway. It'll be double duty for the smoothie and the bowl. Especially if we don't find them in here, we don't have to go anywhere else.
See it.
You see her? Oh, there goes some almonds right there. Look to your left.
You need that, man?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We actually need more.
Got pineapple in it.
Yeah, like a samples. I know they have probably.
Oh, go open it.
Okay.
People start coming for me. This right here is a decent read. I read it just to make sure nobody is playing any tricks on me. I don't divulge in the 48 laws of power at all.
It's almost like a thing like you need to know. And if we can put this clip in here just of us chatting, guys, you don't always read a book to do what the book says. You read the book to know the knowledge, to know, hey, how you're not being played, how you're not, what you need to do if you think you are being played. Just like the book that I have that's by that author. I'm not reading the book to manipulate people, but I want to make sure I'm not being manipulated. Goodness. Or if I am, when does it stop? Can I stop it? Everything is in a book. Like if you want to know something, you don't know it, that's why you read a book, because it's already been written and you're just not reading it.
Absolutely.
Like that's where the knowledge is. I'm sorry, that's where it is. I read this book like 5 times. I still didn't get anything out of it.
Yeah.
It's bigger now.
Yeah.
You got that. No. Out of this much.
That's a whole lot for some people.
We're talking about you. You be the best version of you, not of some people. Don't worry about some people. You can't say a kid should know what they're doing at 18.
Yeah.
Oh, he's grown. How?
How
is he grown and he's been doing everything or supposedly following his parents' rules from 1 to 18 and now he's grown? No, he's still a lot of training to go. Growing, learning. I know it's hard to somebody told me one time that women are not supposed to even tell guys anything. Like guys are supposed to tell guys stuff, but I'm like, if you don't have a guy to tell that guy, that boy, child, something, who's supposed to tell him?
That's true.
I have to tell you. I have to keep beating into you. So.
Absolutely right. I told you I got PTSD. Because that's how it happened the first time.
I'm sure you did.
That's how I was. I was like, oh no, he know what he's doing. So.
Like you think I clinched the thing?
Right, yeah.
That's when that steel comes in. That steel keeps you calm on these chaotic drives. Oh, that's pretty roses.
Yeah.
I like flowers. Like I love flowers. Love flowers. Just they make me sneeze. My eyes puffy in water, but I still love them. Is that camera on them?
That's and then old buddy back there in the back seat.
So stuff like that. So when we say you can do what you want to do versus doing right and doing the hard thing, those are things like that all over. Whether somebody's watching it or not, and that's what you've done. You've done what you needed to do when no one was watching.
That's absolutely true.
So yes, we are proud of you. I'm going to continue to tell you until it clicks. And I do believe you are destined for great things. And like I've been telling you for years, you can do whatever you want to do. I really don't believe, he can't do that because I don't believe that. If you have a totally clean slate, there is nothing in your way but you.
I'm not even my worst enemy no more. So
nothing's in your way then.
So I'm good.
Yeah.
I say no more like that was something I'm doing on purpose. You don't put that in your mind on purpose.
No, you don't. You don't. You hear like snippets along the way and things that people say and their doubt, and it just sort of seeps in.
Look at that.
I was in a store the other day, just yesterday. I don't put that in there, but
you went yesterday?
I did go. But the owner was having a conversation with somebody on the phone, and he was encouraging her, but he was like, you know, you're your own worst enemy. And I'm like, we don't want to hear that. And she's just like, I didn't even hear that.
I mean,
you're right. And he was like, you doubt yourself when you have the ability to do those things, but I don't think people realize for some of us, that encouragement, that wisdom that everybody else see, we don't see it, and nobody told us growing up certain things.
Right.
So it take a little bit. Like we know we can do certain things, but it's just like for me, I can say for me, for instance, I think everybody can do it. So I'm like, that's simple. Everybody can do whatever it is, whether it's a cup or shirt or build this or make this or cook that. Yeah. Everybody can do that.
You see,
obviously they can, but
I did that cup the other day. All I did was stenciling on it. Man, that's hard. I see why y'all
Man,
getting
you took so
$60.
long. Yeah, you like, this is hard, guys.
It's not hard. It's just kind of tedious.
It's tedious. It's time consuming, and it's just once you find your rhythm, you find it. But it's not for everybody because you probably don't want to do another one.
I think the next thing I do is my shirt
Mm-hmm.
that says be the best version of yourself. I'm gonna try to get a design for you and then see if we can print it out, and then if I can put it on there myself.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I'm gonna try
You can
it like
do the
that.
entire process. You need to print it out.
I need to print it out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what else?
I'm saying you can do it in the whole thing. That way you know.
That's the best way to know what somebody's actually going through, right? So sometimes even when you go to these restaurants, the fast food workers, you think, you know, before you be rude, take a second and stop and be like, man, like this man, they flipped 90 burgers today. We not saying that as an excuse, but he's tired. That man wrist hurt.
Or what if that's his second job
Exactly.
and he came in from the second job or school? You know, I had a fast food job when I was a teenager,
Right.
and we went to school, and after we worked the late shift, except for on Saturdays and Sundays because we were home, so we worked the early shift. We were like, no, I don't want to be late this time.